Good morning, student. Today we are going to start with our first biology class. And before starting the chapter, I would like to explain you what is biology and how it is important for us. Till class 5, you have been studying science. Now, your science is divided into 3 parts: physics, chemistry and biology. In physics, you will be studying about matter, about weight, mass. In chemistry, you will be studying about atoms, molecules, and in biology, you will be studying about all living animals, plant, all living things which are surrounding us. Now, biology is made up of 2 words. One, bio means life and logy means study. So, biology is a study of life. In biology, we study about all the forms of life, whether it is of a plant, whether it is of an animal, or whether microorganism. Everything that contains life comes under biology. Is it clear to everyone? Now, we are going to start with the first chapter. The first chapter is leaf. Your first chapter is the leaf. Now, leaf, we all have seen the leaf. Every plant contains leaves. Now, leaves can be broad, it can be a narrow, it can be a big, it can be a small. As big as banana leaves, as small as your tamarind leaves. Or it can be a rose leaf, it can be a mango leaf. Every plant contains huge amount of leaves. Leaves are basically green in color because they prepare food for the plant. They contain a pigment called chlorophyll which helps to make food for the plant. Now, this leaf is contain chlorophyll and make food. In the plant, the leaves which are old, they are darker in color and they are below. And those are young leaves, they are light green in color, they are fresh and they are situated at the top part of the plant. Let us come to know about the different parts of the leaf. Suppose this is a stem. Every stem contains an axil. Axil is a part from where the leaves arises. It always have a bud, a small baby bird, plant. From the axil, the leaves extend. The part which join your leaves and the axil, we called it as petiole or we call it as stalk, leaf stalk. Then the leaf is a flat green structure which we called it as lamina. Lamina is a flat green part. Then every leaf contains a margin. This margin is the outline. Outline of the leaves is the margin. Where the margin comes and join, we called it as a leaf apex. Then you can see this line in the center. This line is called as midrib. Midrib. This midrib allows the water and food to spread to every part of the leaf. And next to the midrib you can see a line-like structure in your book. These are called as veins. What the veins do? Veins allow the water to pass to every structure of the leaves. Next to the veins we have the small veinlets. These are the veinlets. These veinlets allow the leaf to become broad, so the leaf do not turn. They help to make the leaf flat and broad. Then we have the stem. This is a stem. Okay. So basically there are few main structure: lamina, margin, leaf apex, petiole, vein, veinlet and midrib. These are the main important parts of the leaf. Secondly, when we come to know that we have two types of leaf. One, types of leaves. There are two types of leaves. One is called as simple and another is called as compound. Now, what is a simple leaf? A simple leaf, when a leaf is have only one structure. This is a simple leaf. That means a leaf in which the lamina, this is a lamina, lamina is undivided into single piece. It is called a single leaf and simple leaf. And for example, mango, castor, cotton, China rose. And lastly, we have the compound leaf. In the compound leaf, the lamina is divided into many parts. The lamina. Now this is one single leaf, boys. This is not a bunch of leaves. It's a single leaf. You must have seen neem tree, neem leaves. They are together. Then you must have seen this is together. They are in a single bunch. One. This is called as your compound leaf. The leaves in which lamina is divided, into small segment and reaches the midrib. In these leaves, initiation reaches to the midrib and it looks like a group of leaves. Example: rose, neem, pea, tamarind. This was today. Next, we will take with the next topic in your next biology class.